Good morning, beta. Let's start now. We were doing enzymes. Let us finish it quickly. We have already done 3 types of enzymes, if you remember. Which were the first kind of enzymes?
Ligase.
Very good. It is ligase. Which were the second ones?
Endonucleases.
Come on, type 2, molecular scissors. Nobody remembers the name.
Ma'am, no
Can
one
you
else is
remember?
present.
But there are so many people I saw. Am I not able to admit them or something? Khushi, are they in the waiting room?
I cannot see that. Only you can see that.
Oh God. 6 people. Yes. Okay. Yes, I have not done this. That is why they are not able to join. Now they are joining. Oh, gradually I am learning. Now it's fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm. Can we start, children, quickly? It's already 33. 3 minutes
Yes,
gone.
ma'am.
We were doing
Yes,
enzymes.
ma'am.
It hardly take me 3 to 4 minutes. We'll finish enzymes. And today we'll be doing a little complicating topic, that how endonucleases cut the DNA. That is going to be our main topic. But today let us finish this enzyme. Which were the type 1 enzymes, children, quickly?
Ligase.
Type 2?
Ma'am,
Nobody?
endonuclease.
Yes, endonucleases. What were the type 3 I did yesterday with you?
Ma'am,
Alkaline phosphate.
phosphatase.
Alkaline phosphate.
Alkaline phosphate.
Perfect, perfect. It is alkaline phosphatase. Too good, too good. So we have done 3 kinds of enzymes. You can see on the screen 4 and 5 are written. They are very simple. The fourth one is your ligase. You remember we had inserted a gene yesterday in a plasmid? How many of you remember?
Ma'am, we remember.
Yes. So we had inserted a gene in the plasmid. We had attached that gene with the plasmid. The enzyme which is going to help you so that the gene does not get separated from the linear plasmid. The name of the enzyme is ligase. So attaching work, ligase is doing, and cutting work, who is going to do?
Endonuclease.
Endonucleases. Very good. It's endonucleases. So beta, if you see, both these are opposite in function. Okay? How are they opposite in function? What is the function of endonuclease? They're going to cut DNA at specific sites. And
Yes,
what is
ma'am.
ligase going to do? Ligase will help in attaching things there. So somewhere if you see, the functions are entirely opposite. And the last kind of enzyme we are going to do is phosphorylases. What do they do? Yesterday we said that the diester bond was broken because what was removed? Phosphate was removed.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
This is
ma'am.
what had happened. Yes. So this phosphorylases, they will again provide the phosphate group if needed, so that diester bond can again be made and your plasmid DNA can again become circular. First, endonuclease had cut, so your circular DNA became a linear structure. Now, if you want to make it again, then we need to again insert the phosphate. Who's going to insert this phosphate? Which enzyme, beta?
Ligase.
And phosphorylase.
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 And name the enzyme which had removed the phosphate? Tell me.
Endonucleases.
Ma'am,
No.
Alkaline phosphatase.
alkaline phosphatase. It's
Alkaline phosphatase had removed the phosphate, so that self ligation does not take place. मतलब वो दोबारा से circular नहीं बन जाए. So it was which enzyme? Alkaline phosphatase. Now if you want to make it circular again, then who's going to help you? This enzyme. The name of the enzyme is phosphorylase. This will again give a phosphate group. Again a diester bond will be formed, and your DNA, that is your plasmid, will again become circular. So we have done with 5 kinds of enzymes very quickly. If so many people are there in the meeting, then please speak out also. Type 1 was?
Lysing enzyme.
Lysing.
Lysis enzyme.
We studied them in 4 cells, 4 types of cells. First one was a plant cell. Second was?
Animal cell. Fungal cell. Bacterial cell.
Fungal cell and bacterial cell. Too good. Type 2 enzymes we did were
Endonucleases.
Endonucleases.
also known as
Molecular scissors.
Molecular scissors.
Endonucleases.
molecular scissors. Type 3 we did yesterday was?
Alkaline phosphate.
Alkaline phosphatase.
Yes, its main function was to remove that phosphate so that the diester bond is broken. And type 4 we have just done is
Ligase.
Ligase.
Excuse me, ma'am.
attaching. Yes, Peter.
Ma'am, please join Gaussier.
There. Oh yes, this happens now. I get distracted. Beta, please come on time from tomorrow. The last one we did just now was
Phosphorylase.
Phosphorylase.
phosphorylases. They will again give the phosphate so the diester bond is formed. Today we are going to start with the topic which is a little typical, little confusing, but wherever you get stuck, let me know. We are going to study how endonucleases will cut DNA. Yesterday we said endonucleases are molecular scissors. They will cut DNA at specific sites. Today we will study beta that how they cut DNA at specific sites. What is a palindrome? I had discussed this word with you earlier. Palindrome.
Ma'am,
Anybody?
a type of DNA in which अगर हम जैसे 3' to 5' दोनों एंड से देखेंगे तो सेम ही आएगा या 5' to 3' either.
Very good, very good. Actually, palindrome is an English word.
Yes,
इंग्लिश
ma'am.
में हम इसको यूज करते हैं. It is कि आप आगे से पीछे की तरफ पढ़ो या पीछे से आगे तरफ रीड करो. The sequence of the letters remains the same. Please see on the screen. I have taken a word Malayalam. Look at this word Malayalam. You start reading from here, or you read from here. The sequence will be the same. Such a sequence is what we call as palindrome. Everybody is okay with the word palindrome?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now we are going to understand palindrome in case of base sequences. Palindrome in English we have understood. Letters शुरू से end तक पढ़िए या end से शुरू तक पढ़िए. The sequence is going to be the same. Now I'm trying to explain it to you with the help of the bases. Please see this base. G, A, T, T, C. This is one strand of DNA. This is 5' to 3'. Now the complementary strand of this DNA I am drawing. So this will be 3', 5'. बेटा देखो sequence क्या हो जाएगा? G के सामने
C.
C. Then A,
T.
T. This is how we are going to go. C, G. Now everybody, if we read these two sequences, read the two strands from 5' to 3'. देखो ऊपर वाले को. Read it from 5' to 3'. What is the sequence?
GAATTC.
TC. Now we have
GAATTC.
yes, very good. We have read this from 5' to
3'.
The complementary strand also you read from 5' to 3' only. See, let's read 5' to 3. GAATTC. Can you see these two strands? They are palindrome sequences if you see.
Yes, ma'am.
If we read on the two strands, in the first strand that is 5' to 3', you are getting this sequence everybody, GAATTC. And the second that is your
Yes,
complementary
ma'am.
strand also, if you read 5 to 3, you will get the same sequence that is GAATTC. But remember, whenever you're checking, you have to read in the same direction. Like I told you, 5' to 3' अगर first strand में read कर रहे हैं, then you need to read again 5' to 3' only in the complementary strand also. Now we are going to assume, let's go back to this figure. I have made a circle here. Can you see this part? Let us assume that your endonucleus is cutting over here. Between which two bases it is cutting, beta?
G and
G and
G
A.
and A.
Okay. So if it is cutting G and A, तो इस वाले में भी it is going to cut where? It is going to cut over here only.
Yes,
It is
ma'am.
going to cut between G and A. Clear till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I'll show you after cutting वो कैसा दिखेगा. First you imagine. See, we are going to cut from here. G अलग हो जाएगा. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
See, if your
Yes,
endonucleus is going to cut your DNA from here, so G अलग हो जाएगा and this entire A, T, T, C ये अलग हो जाएगा. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's study this complementary strand. ये यहाँ से cut होगा, यहाँ से. So the first strand will be the first part will be a longer part यहाँ पे. देखो बेटा यहाँ पे first part छोटा होगा बड़ा होगा. Cut हो गया ना यहाँ से.
Tota.
छोटा होगा. Because इसमें सिर्फ एक बेस, इसमें सिर्फ एक ये वाला बेस आएगा. कौन सा वाला?
G.
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 सेकेंड स्ट्रैंड आपका लॉन्गर स्ट्रैंड होगा जिसमें ये सारे बेसिस आ जाएंगे ए टी टी सी. लेट्स गो टू द कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री स्ट्रैंड. वो यहाँ से कट होगा. सो फर्स्ट वाला स्ट्रैंड विल बी लॉन्गर और शॉर्टर.
मैम कौन सा सुनाई नहीं दिया?
Longest strand.
वाला
Longer.
Longer strand. In this one it will be longer C T T A A and the second strand will be the shorter one जिसमें सिर्फ कौन सा बेस होगा बेटा यहाँ पे?
G.
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 Now I have tried to explain this to you by drawing this. You understand? Suppose your endonucleus is cutting between G and A. That is what I explained to you. After cutting कैसा दिखेगा? Let us see now. See over here. After cutting, it looks like this. See this strand. It was cut from here. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It was cut between G and A. यहाँ पे. So you got a shorter strand over here, which had only one G, and you got a longer strand over here. This is AATTC. Let us talk about the complementary second strand. उसमें the first strand is going to be the longer strand, and this it was cut from here if you remember. So you're getting G separately. Clear over here?
Yes, ma'am.
If anybody is not understood, please ask me. देखो, if both this in C, अगर आप दोनों ध्यान से देखो, one strand is longer. In the first one, the first strand is longer or second is longer?
Second
First strand. Ma'am,
Second is longer.
second.
Yes, the second. And if you see the second strand, then the first strand is longer or the second strand is longer?
First strand.
First.
Longer. मतलब in both, one is longer, one is shorter. यही तो system हो रहा है in both the strands. One strand is longer, the other is
Yes,
shorter.
ma'am.
This kind of cut of endonucleus is called a sticky cut. Such a cut is known as which cut?
Sticky cut.
Sticky cut.
Sticky
Sticky cut
cut.
मतलब क्या? Sticky cut. एक strand छोटा मिलेगा cut होने के बाद, एक strand बड़ा मिलेगा. Such a cut is known as sticky cut, or it is also known as a sticky end. What is it known as?
Sticky end.
Sticky end. And for competition point of view, you need to remember this is also known as the cos site. This site will also be known as which site? Cos site.
Cos side.
वो trigonometry वाला sin cos tan, if you remember.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So this site, this is not there in your class 12 books, but just because we are soon you are going to give competition, this is your cos site. Means a site where if a DNA is cut and you get two unequal strands, a shorter strand and a longer strand. Such a site is known as which site? It is known as a cos
Cos
site.
side.
Is it clear for everybody? Cos site, such a cut is known as a sticky cut, or you can simply call it as a sticky end. बेटा endonucleus दो तरह से कट करता है. I have explained the first part to you. I'll be just taking the second part also by the help of an example. The first cut we have done is, what is the cut called?
Sticky cut.
Sticky cut.
Sticky cut or sticky end. And this site is what we call as
cos side.
Cos side.
cos site.
Cos side.
Sticky cut, sticky end, cos site. मतलब when your DNA is cut, तो जो दो strands मिल रही हैं, they are not equal in size. One is a shorter strand and the other is the longer strand. Now let me very quickly do this with you. If you see one strand is longer, the other is shorter. Such kind of a cut is known as a sticky cut or the sticky end or the cos site. Now we are going to do something very important. जब comparison आएगा, after I finish the second type with you. Beta, the bonds which are broken. This is a short question which sometimes comes in the exam. What type of bonds are broken in a sticky cut? Clear, beta? What kind of bonds are broken in a sticky cut? चलो इसको समझते हैं. देखो, सबसे पहले the cut was made here between G and A. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So between G and A, you had this bond. What is the name of this bond?
Diester bond.
Phosphodiester bond.
Phosphodiester bond. That means the first kind of bonds which are broken in sticky cuts are
Phosphodiester.
Phosphodiester bond.
phosphodiester bond. Okay. Now when this piece beta, when this will get cut, it will shift a little. Shifting होगी थोड़ी सी. So the bond between these will also break. The bond between these will also break. And the bond between these are your hydrogen bonds. When your piece is going to separate, the middle hydrogen bonds will also be broken. So how many kinds of bonds break in a sticky cut? There are two kinds of bonds. This is just a one marker question which comes in exams. You have to just name the bonds. The two type of bonds which are cut in a sticky cut, or we call about a sticky end. Then there are two kinds of bonds which are broken. That is phosphodiester bonds and hydrogen bonds. Don't go into details about this. Yes, Bache.
मैम हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड्स मैम वो कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री स्टैंड्स वाले आप बोल रही हैं या फिर वो सिंगल स्टैंड है?
हाँ वही. Yes बेटा, वही. तो दो तरह के bonds are being broken in which kind of this thing we are talking about? Which kind of a cut is this?
Sticky cut.
Sticky cut. Remember, जो दूसरा वाला होगा उसमें थोड़ा सा difference आएगा bonds में. So that is why I'm emphasizing on this. Here we have two kinds of bonds which are cut. Name the bonds quickly.
Phosphodiester bond and hydrogen
Phosphodiester
bond.
and hydrogen bond.
Okay. So now G and A, your phosphodiester bond is broken, your hydrogen bonds are broken because your piece is shifting, so the bonds are breaking. Two kinds of bonds have already been broken. Before I take on the second case of cut or the second case of palindromes, very quickly, let me revise the first one. If there is any doubt, let me clear it here only. Then I'll move on to the second kind of cut. Jaldi se karte hain. We have done what is a palindrome. Everybody knows what is a palindrome. Sequence which reads the same in opposite directions. You can give the example of Malayalam. We have taken this. This is a palindrome sequence. If you read it from 5 to 3, it is GAATTC. Here also, if you read between 5 to 3, then again the sequence is this only. So this is a palindrome based sequence. Suppose your endonuclease is cutting between G and A. After cutting, we got this. If you see, we are getting after cutting, we got this. From here, your strand was cut. So this is 5 prime, 3 prime. So this obviously 3 prime यहाँ पे है, तो यहाँ पे 5 prime होगा. So 5 prime, 3 prime. Here it is cut here. So this was 5 prime of the complementary strand. So ये 3 prime हो गया. This is 5 prime. So in both, if you see in both, one strand is longer, the other is shorter. Such cuts are called sticky cuts, sticky ends, or cos sites. And two types of bonds are broken. That is phosphodiester bonds and hydrogen bonds. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Khushi, you ask a question. Any question from anyone, quickly. Only based on what I have explained. First, take the name of the child you would like to ask. Quickly, beta. You don't want to ask? Can you hear me?
Ma'am, Khushi is not there in the meeting.
Ma'am, he is not in the meeting.
She was the first one to join. Anyways, Priya, are you there? Priya, are you there? Very good. Ariba, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Ariba, take somebody's name and ask quickly.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you are there.
The
Chalo,
site of
Ariba and
sticky
Priya.
cut is called. Ma'am, I'm
Beta,
asking.
Ariba, first the name of the child whom you are asking so that they listen carefully.
Yashasvi. Is he there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm there.
हाँ तो ये बताओ why the site of sticky cut is called as cos site.
It is called so because when we cut at the site, then the DNA which is broken into two pieces, the two pieces are unequal in length.
Okay, next question I think Priya wanted to ask. She's again not there. Aman, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Aman, you ask anybody.
Abhirup.
Yes, I'm present.
Okay, ask.
Name the two bonds which can be broken.
क्या?
Name the two bonds which can be broken down.
Phosphodiester bond and H bond, hydrogen bond.
Okay, fine. Now, let's move on to the next part. I don't think there is any confusion here, so we can go on to the next part now. Beta, we are moving on to the second example which I have taken of a palindrome. See this. This is the next example I have taken of a palindrome. It is CCCGGG. Clear, beta? What is the palindrome sequence we are taking now?
CCC,
CCC, GGG.
Yes. CCCGGG 3 prime to 5 prime. It is CCCGGG. So 5 prime to 3 prime. It would be what? Complementary stand. Tell me.
GGG, CCC.
GGG, CCC.
GG and CCC. This time we are not cutting what we had done earlier. We are putting a cut over here. This cut is between what?
G and
C
C.
and G.
C and
G
G.
and G.
G.
So obviously, if it is between C and G, so when I'll search for here, तो यहाँ पे कहाँ पे cut होगा बेटा? Obviously, it will be cut over here. Yes or no?
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So again, we are going to get two pieces. Before I show you कि cutting के बाद कैसा दिखेगा, why don't you people try? चलो, let's do the first one. Cut यहाँ से हो गया. First sequence क्या आया?
CCC.
CCC.
CCC. And ये जो second strand आएगा, ये क्या आएगा?
GGG.
GGG.
GGG. Are they equal? इधर कितनी bases हैं?
Yes,
Three.
ma'am.
3.
Yes, ma'am.
And यहाँ पे कितने bases हैं बेटा?
3.
3.
Okay. Let's move on to the complementary stand. Complementary stand में C and G में cut हो रहा है, so obviously it's going to cut here. So if it cuts here, your first strand will have
GGG.
CGG, and your second strand will have
CCC.
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 CC. Are they again equal? How many pieces are we getting in both? We are getting 2 pieces. Okay. After cutting, which enzyme was cutting this?
Endonucleases.
Endonucleases.
Also called as?
Molecular scissors.
Restriction endonucleases.
And there's one
Restricted
more name.
endonucleases.
Yes, restriction endonucleases. Some of them. Why are they called restriction endonucleases? Good, you remember.
Ma'am,
Foreign
because they don't allow the
Because it
foreign DNA
restricts.
to affect the
Yes, excellent. They restrict the foreign DNA to attack the host cells. That is why we also call them as restriction endonucleases. Chalo, good. Kuch to yaad hai. Let's move further. The cut is between here. So I got this first piece. You people only told me. Now this first part is CCC. Second is going to be GGG. Here it will be GGG. Here it is CCC. Are they equal in size?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Or one is longer, one is shorter. पहले वाले की तरह, or there is a difference over here.
difference.
In difference.
They are
Difference
equal.
over here. Here both the strands are equal. If you see, both the strands are of same length, unlike the sticky ones in which one was longer. We have mentioned the difference between the sticky ones. When sticky ones, one strand was longer than the other, but here beta, both these strands are of the same length. Such a cut is known as a blunt cut or a blunt end. Got the second kind of a cut of endonucleases? That is your blunt
Yes,
end.
ma'am.
So we said endonucleases always cut at specific sites. But after they cut, you can tell after looking at the strands, आप देख के बता सकते हो that the cut was a sticky cut or it was a blunt cut. In a sticky cut, after cutting, the DNA will separate into two pieces and one strand would be longer than the other. So such a cut would be known as a sticky cut. But supposing your endonuclease is cutting at such a site where after cutting both the strands that you're getting are equal, it is not that one is longer, then such cut is known as which cut? It is known as a blunt cut, or it is known as a blunt end, or it is also known as isosite. I forgot to write it. Isosite. Such a site is known as
Isosite.
Isosite.
There you had a cos site, here you have an isosite. The word iso normally in chemistry means what?
Same.
Equal.
Yes, it means same. Isomers, if you remember, isomerism, so many terms related to
Yes.
iso. So iso means similar. Here you're getting two similar strands. So this cut is what we call as a blunt cut or a blunt end. So we have done the first cut, already discussed the first cut with you. I'm explaining once again very quickly the second cut. I took this case, second case of palindrome I have taken. Beta, supposing a long question comes of 5 marks, explain how endonucleases act like molecular scissors. Then you need to explain at least 2 examples of palindrome gave and explain how they cut. Okay? Now let us talk about this. This was your strand 3-5-. Your cut was made over here. Obviously the cut would be made over here. Then 2 pieces we will get. You should be able to draw this without seeing कि हाँ ये यहाँ से cut हो गया. So this is, you can take any sequence. जरूरी नहीं है that you need to take what I have taken. You can cut from any place. One day I'll take up a revision session with you where I'll tell you to draw any sequence you take and tell me आपने कहाँ से cut करा, and after cutting which kind of a cut is this. So what are
Ma'am,
the two
to
types of
palindrome is important.
pardon?
Ma'am, it is necessary to take a palindromic sequence.
Yes, beta, you have to explain in palindrome sequences only. Yes, because it's going to cut at specific sites in palindromes only. What are we trying to explain here, beta? Basically, we have taken 2 kinds of palindrome sequence. I don't know if somebody can share the screen, take another palindrome sequence. आज कर नहीं पाओगे, I think. चलो, last में करते हैं. Let's try it when we finish this. Okay, one very important chocolate question for everybody. How many kinds of bonds are being cut?
Two types.
2 kinds.
2 types.
Sure, sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
No, no.
मैम ओनली फॉस्फोडाइस्टर बॉन्ड.
Why?
मैम क्योंकि मैम वो
Your
सेम
answer
बेसिस
is
है.
correct, but
Yes, ma'am.
मैम वो
बताओ
बेसिस
बेटा.
ही सेम है. मैम वो सारे
Excellent.
बेसिस बचे हैं वो सेम.
yes, बेटा. फिर से बोलिए अभिरूप. बहुत बढ़िया. 1 chocolate for अभिरूप. बोलो बेटा. Ariba also. Very good.
फॉस्फोडाइस्टर बॉन्ड इसलिए कट हुआ क्योंकि वो स्ट्रैंड सेपरेट हो गए, तो एक डिफरेंट बेसिस सेपरेट हुए तो फॉस्फोडाइस्टर बॉन्ड सेपरेट हो गया. पर जो बचा हुआ स्ट्रैंड है उसमें सेम बेसिस बचे हैं, इसलिए हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड्स नहीं हटेंगे.
Excellent. Understood children what he said? देखो बेटा, जब यहाँ से ब्रेक करा तो C and G के बीच में बॉन्ड ब्रेक हुआ ना. वो कौन सा बॉन्ड था?
Phosphodiester.
फॉस्फोडाइस्टर बॉन्ड. अब ये जो पीसेस बचे वो तो ये बचे हैं ना, सेम बेसिस है ये. यहाँ भी देखो सेम बेसिस है, यहाँ भी सेम बेसिस है. सो व्हाट इज द मेन डिफरेंस? अरे बेटा, आई नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस पार्ट अगेन. वो प्राइवेट मीटिंग वाला मैं रोज रोज भूल जाती हूँ. Both the strands are of same length. Unlike the sticky ones, this is known as a blunt cut or this is known as a blunt end. This I have already explained to you. What is the difference we are getting? Bond broken only between C and G. That is only which bond is broken? Phosphodiester bond. Very quickly, tell me 2 differences between a sticky cut and a blunt cut. Jaldi se.
मैम
मैंने
स्ट्रैंड ऑफ अनइक्वल लेंथ एंड स्टिकी कट
Only
and
one
blunt cut same length of strands are there, and the amount of bonds broken in sticky cut are 2, phosphodiester and hydrogen bond. In blunt cut only one type of bond is broken, which is phosphodiester.
So only two differences if you have to give, then tell that the strand, one strand is longer, one is shorter. And वहाँ पे both the strands are there. वहाँ पे दो bonds break हो रहे हैं. That is phosphodiester bond and hydrogen bonds. Here you have only this. Before my time gets over with this meeting, what I have decided for today, I have to finish this. Naming or nomenclature of endonuclease enzymes. Today we are going to do naming or types of endonucleases. I will be taking up tomorrow, exo and endo वाला. Naming or nomenclature of endonucleases थोड़ा सा confusing लगेगा शुरू में, but इतना confusing है नहीं. Okay, listen carefully. Have you done binomial nomenclature? थोड़ा बहुत याद है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, keep in mind binomial nomenclature. Here also we have some rules. I'm telling you about the first rule. You don't have to learn the rules. Just understand what I'm saying. Okay, listen to the first rule. I am trying to explain it to you, beta. Name of endonuclease should have the first alphabet. I have put it in boxes. What is this? First alphabet from the generic name of the bacterium from which it is extracted. Generally, in most of the cases, your endonucleases are extracted from bacteria. Okay? So, or any source, not only bacteria, supposing your endonuclease is extracted from a fungus, or it is being extracted from any source. So, what we need to do is, the first alphabet of the name of the enzyme will come from the generic name of the bacterium from which it is extracted. Supposing, let us understand that we are getting our endonuclease from E. coli. What does E stand for, children?
Escherichia.
Escherichia.
Asterica.
Okay, Escherichia. Now, I told you जो first letter आना चाहिए, first letter, वो आना चाहिए आपके ये
Genus.
वाला जो नाम है, इस वाले से, first वाला. This is your genus name, this is your species name. याद है ना बेटा, binomial nomenclature?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
This
ma'am.
is your this is your generic name, पहला वाला, and ये वाला हो गया आपका species name. तो first letter हमें इसमें से लेना है. इसका full form अभी you told me. What is the full form?
Escherichia.
Escherichia.
E का full form?
Escherichia.
Escherichia.
Yes. Now, what we need is, chalo, let's see how we are going to name this. So we will take only this. First letter यहाँ से ले लिया हमने. What was the species name?
Coli.
Coli.
Coli. Now, इसके दो letters लेने हैं, दो. Generic name का सिर्फ first letter, species name के next ये first two letters. So what are the first two letters over here?
CO.
CO.
CO. Very good. So we are going to take E from the generic name, and the second part should have the first two alphabets of the species name. Species name was what over here?
Coli.
Coli.
Coli. Coli के first two letters बोलिए बेटा.
CO.
CO.
CO. So यहाँ तक हम पहुँच गए. ECO. 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 अब आगे भी we have to name it. Anybody has doubts still here? E and CO कहाँ से आया?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Chalo, let's go again. The E. coli from which this is extracted, I'm talking about a particular enzyme. So this E. coli, this E. coli from which your endonuclease was extracted is of strain RY13. Supposing it was which strain beta? It was RY13.
13.
तो इस strain का भी हम first letter ले लेंगे ये वाला, ये. Clear
Okay, ma'am.
everybody? Is it capital or is it small?
Capital.
Capital.
Capital. ठीक है, तो हमारा इसका नाम बन गया इको आर. क्या नाम बन गया इसका?
Eco R.
Eco.
इको आर. E came from the first letter of the generic name. CO came from the first two letters of the species name, and R comes from the first alphabet of your strain. First alphabet of your strain. Your strain was RY strain. So we will not take Y, we will take only R. चलो जल्दी से करते हैं. The first rule is that the first letter comes from, where does it come from when you're naming an endonuclease?
Generic names.
Generic name.
Yes, beta. First letter is coming from?
Genus.
Generic
Generic
names.
name.
And the next two letters are taken from
Species name.
Species name.
Species name. And your R is the first letter. If you see this R, this is your first alphabet of your strain. So this is eco R, but it is not so simple. See, if your R is already given to another organism, supposing
Ma'am, I can't hear you.
Ma'am, I can't hear.
when I put on the group also that this time I have a class, despite that, students keep calling. See? Yes, beta.
Ma'am,
Now, if R is already given to other organism, then endonuclease, or if any other organism also has a strain R, then we will not use R, children. Okay? Did you understand a bit?
yes, ma'am.
Yes.
No. Let me explain it to you. Let me explain it to you. I'll explain this R wala part again to you. 1 second ke baad. First, let me explain this to you. Eco R1 and Eco R2. First, understand this. Eco R1 and Eco R2. Supposing from that, the first strain which is extracted, we'll give a Roman number to this. Roman number to show the sequence of discovery. सबसे पहले जो discover हुआ वो क्या हो जाएगा?
Eco R1.
Yes, Eco R1. उसी strain से दूसरा आ गया, so we are going to call it as Eco
R2.
R.
R2. The third one will be known as
Eco R3.
Eco R.
Eco R3. Now let me explain ये वाली चीज जो आपकी है RR वाली. Okay, let me explain this thing to you. Just to explain this, I have taken an example over here. If you see, it is which example we are going to do? See this one.
Hemophilus
If
influenzae.
R is already given to another organism, also has the same, then what will we, how we will name this? Beta yahan dekho. Second example, I've taken a bacteria. Name the bacteria.
Hemophilus
Hemophilus
influenzae.
Hemophilus
influenza.
influenza.
Haemophilus influenzae. Okay. इसका कोड होता है RD. What is the code for this?
RD.
RD.
RD. लेकिन R तो हम पहले E. coli को दे चुके ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
We have
ma'am.
already given that R to E. coli, so हम इस R को use नहीं कर सकते हैं. So हम कैसे करेंगे now? How are we going to do? बेटा इसमें first letter में तो कोई problem नहीं आएगा. First letter will be what? Tell me quickly.
H.
Quickly बेटा. First letter कौन सा आएगा?
H.
H. बहुत बढ़िया. Next two letters कौन से होंगे?
IN.
IN.
IN. तो यहाँ तक तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आया. सबके पास ये समझ में आ गया. कैपिटल H and IN. Is it okay for everybody?
Yes.
Yes,
इसका
ma'am.
strain
Yes, ma'am.
strain code is RD, but R is already given to E. coli. So हम क्या करेंगे? We will take the second alphabet, but हम उसको capital में नहीं लिख के किस में लिखेंगे? Small में लिखेंगे. ठीक है? Okay? इसको
Yes,
हम
ma'am.
lower case. In genetics, we call it as a lower case. This is the higher case. Capital में लिखते हैं. This is higher case. And ये जो छोटा वाला है, this is known as the lower case. So in such a case where R is already given to, R we had already given to whom?
E. coli.
E. coli. So we cannot take R. We will take this lower case. We will take what? D. Okay. See, R is already given to E. coli. So take the second alphabet D, but this is a small letter. So आपका जब ये लिखोगे तो ये ऐसे लिखा जाएगा. It will not be D capital. See the difference over here. जो बेटा हमने पहले लिखा था वो ऐसे लिखा था. Try and see here. This R was capital. Can you see?